Attention, Lakers fan. An unbelievable turnaround has just happened. Kylor is back, Alex Len may be out, and a surprising decision can change everything in the cast. But that's not all. Barkley just loosened a bomb over LeBron James's injury, exposing a truth that no one expected. Are we being deceived? What is really happening behind the scenes? Stay with me until the end, because what I will tell you now can completely change the course of the Lakers season. And let's go to today's news, but first just check it out if you are already subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you stay informed about everything related to Lakers. Activates the notification bell and select the option All. Done that, we will send everything last minute to leave the backstage Lakers. Lakers fans, we have a goal of likes to hit this 30 likes video. In the last video, we hit the goal in less than an hour, proof that it is Lakers fans' root and leaves the like for us to hit this goal soon. The recent movement of the Los Angeles Lakers in the transfer market brought to light heated discussions between fans and analysts. The hiring of pivot Alex Len after the dismissal of Christian Wood due to a knee injury generated expectations and questions about the team's future of the season. Alex Len, 31 and a career covering 12 NBA seasons, accumulates averages of 6.7 points and 5.3 rebounds per game. His most recent passage through Kings Sacrament was not the most brilliant, registering only 1.4 points and 1.8 rebounds in 36 matches. Initially, Len was about to sign with Indiana Pacers, but the opportunity to integrate the Lakers changed their destination. The need to reinforce the Lakers' carboy became evident after the failed negotiation with Mark Williams, which was canceled due to medical concerns. With the team lacking in the internal sector, Len's arrival is seen as an attempt to supply this gap. He will compete with minutes with Jackson Hayes, seeking to solidify his position in the rotation. The dismissal of Christian Wood, who did not play this season because of a knee injury, was a difficult decision for the franchise. Wood, 29, had signed with Lakers in September 2023 and participated in 50 games last season, with averages of 6.9 points and 5.1 rebounds in 17.4 minutes per match. His absence made room for Len's arrival, aiming to strengthen the cast for the coming challenges. Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka recognized the urgency to add depth to the cast after failure to negotiate with Williams. The inclusion of Len offers the team a traditional pivot, complementing the current rotation that sometimes resorts to lower formations, with LeBron James, Jardred Vanderbilt, and Rui Hachimura acting as makeshift pivots. The use of Len will depend on specific clashes, especially against teams with dominant pivots or in situations of faults involving Hayes. The Lakers fan community has shown mixed reactions to hiring Len. While some believe their experience can add value, others question their recent effectiveness and if it is really the missing piece to leverage team performance. Discussions on forums and social networks reflect this division of opinions, with heated debates on the impact Len may have in search of the title. Parallel to the cast movements, a controversy involving LeBron James and commentator Barkley gained prominence. Barkley, known for his blunt opinions, recently questioned the legitimacy of LeBron's injury, implying that it could be a strategy to justify below-than-expected performances. These statements generated indignation between fans and colleagues who considered the accusations unfounded and disrespectful to LeBron's trajectory. LeBron, in turn, maintained his usual posture, focusing on recovery and avoiding feeding the controversy. His dedication and work ethics are widely recognized, and many believe he will return even more motivated to lead the Lakers in the next challenges. The expectation is that their court presence raises the team's level of competitiveness, especially with recent additions to the cast. The Lakers' season has been marked by ups and downs, with injuries and cast changes influencing performance. Alex Len's arrival is another attempt by the franchise to find the ideal chemistry and solidify his position in the competition. The next games will be crucial to assess how these changes will impact the team's dynamics and their chances of moving on playoffs. Meanwhile, the fans remain attentive and hopeful, waiting for the pieces to fit in and that the Lakers take the path of victories. fanbase passion, and unconditional support if they will be fundamental to boost the team at the approaching decisive moments. The journey is long and challenging, but the history of the Lakers is full of overcoming and achievements. With resilience and determination, the team seeks to write another victorious chapter in their rich trajectory in the NBA. The global basketball community closely observes each movement, aware that when Lakers find their rhythm, they are a force to be recognized. The future reserves intense emotions, and the next chapters of this saga promise to be unmissable. Amid challenges and adversities, the competitive essence of Lakers remains unshakable. The union of the cast, the strategy of the coaching staff, and the fervor of the fans converge to a common goal: the maximum glory in professional basketball. With each match, hope is renewed, and belief in the potential of the team is strengthened. Obstacles are viewed as growth opportunities, and each victory serves as a fuel for the top journey to the top. With the leadership of emblematic figures and the integration of new talents, Lakers seek to harmonize experience and youth. This combination can be the key to unlocking exceptional performances and surprising opponents. The athletes' physical and mental preparation is constantly improved, ensuring that they are ready to face any challenge that arises. And now, the big question no one wants to silence. Are the Lakers really prepared to face what is coming? Because if there is one thing that the story has taught us, it is that a plan of planning can cost a whole season. And with recent changes in the cast, uncertainty hangs in the air like a cloud charged to collapse. Alex Len may be a last-minute reinforcement, but is he necessary to supply the flaws that have already been evident? Or are Lakers just trying to cover a hole with a player who is no longer at the height of his career? The truth can be harder than many imagine. Looking at the current situation of the team, it is clear that the board is acting with despair. Christian Wood's departure was not the initial plan, and the frustrated attempt to bring Mark Williams only further exposed the vulnerability of the Carboy. Now, the team bets on a player who had a pure numbers in the Kings, and we are sincere, has not shown at all impressive in recent seasons. If Lakers are trusting that Len will be the answer, they may be making a fatal error. And meanwhile, time is passing, playoffs are coming, and any wrong movement can be the end of the title dream. There is no margin for errors, and the tension only increases when we look at the situation of LeBron James. The impact of its possible absence is gigantic, and if the forecast of a few weeks out of rotation is materialized, the Lakers can plummet in the table in a scary way. But what is really happening behind the scenes? Is the medical team hiding something? Or, worse, is LeBron playing in the sacrifice to try to keep the team alive? And if this is the case, how long until your body can't stand it anymore? The most attentive fans have already noticed a worrying pattern. Whenever LeBron feels an injury, the mismatched information begins to emerge. First, the media says it's light. Then the rumors begin that recovery can take longer than expected. And when we realize the Lakers have already lost a sequence of crucial games, we must not forget that it was like this last season, when he was out for weeks and the team hardly qualified for playoffs. If this is repeated now, the chances of title can simply collapse. And if there is something that should worry more the fans, is the depth of the team. With Anthony Davis constantly fighting physical problems and now LeBron threatened by an injury, the weight falls on players who have not yet proved to be consistent. Jackson Hayes showed talent flashes, but can he endure the pressure when the season squeezes? And what about Rui Hachimura and Jared Vanderbilt? These are valuable pieces, but do we trust them to hold an entire team in the decisive moments? The danger of a collapse has never been so real. Don't wait. Send to 3 WhatsApp contacts that cheer for Lakers too and write, "I'm Lakers fan," that today God will open the right doors for you, for sharing our work and helping us. And as if all this was no longer alarming enough, Charles Barkley decided to play more wood at the fire. The statement that LeBron may be pretending his injury not only irritated the fans, but also put even more pressure on the shoulders of the Lakers star. Whether true or not, this kind of narrative can destabilize the locker room and create a toxic environment. Barkley always had a history of provocations, but this time he may have passed of the limit. And if the intention was to take LeBron from the serious, he may have succeeded. But can this type of provocation have a reverse effect? Many athletes, when publicly challenged, react with even more dominant performances. Can this controversy be exactly what did LeBron need to silence critics? If he returns and begins to master as he has done so many times in the past, all this fake injury conversation will disappear quickly. But if, on the other hand, the injury is more severe than they are revealing, Lakers may be facing one of the worst crises in recent years. And it is exactly this suspense that is leaving fans on the maximum alert. No one knows what to expect. The next games will be crucial. Without LeBron, without a reliable pivot rotation, and with a bank that has not yet proven to be decisive, the Lakers are on the edge of the abyss. And if there is one thing we know about the NBA, the championship doesn't expect anyone. The teams of the top of the West Conference will not slow down to give the Lakers time to reorganize themselves. On the contrary, teams like Denver Nuggets, Oklahoma City Thunder, and even the Kings Sacramento are increasingly strong. If Lakers do not find answers quickly, they can be struggled with a simple place in play-in. And if that happens, was it worth all this bet? Rob Pelinka took risks, gave up some pieces, and now needs to hope that each decision made behind the scenes was the correct one. The margin of error is minimal, and the weight of expectations is crushing the franchise. With each passing day, the pressure on Darvin Ham only increases, and any error in rotation can be the difference between a crucial victory and a devastating defeat. The coach knows he is in the eye of the hurricane, and if the Lakers stumble, he can be the first to pay the price. And then, does he have letters in the sleeve to save this season? And now I want to know about you, real fan. Do you believe Lakers still have a chance to look for this title, or we are already seeing the inevitable drop of the team? Write, "I trust Lakers" if you still have hope. Thanks for watching here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving the next content. Now go to our playlist that will appear on the screen or in the comment with all the latest minute news and news from the backstage, highlights, last-minute controversies all about the Los Angeles Lakers team. Until the next video.